7 days.
7 days. 7 days.
Today.
Yeah.
Why'd you start?
Why'd I start? I just thought 7 days.
Just get it going, right?
Yeah. We do harmonies a lot during the stream. Stream tonight, by the way.
Nope.
Well, there will be when this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we're streaming tonight.
Yes.
I
That's
see
it.
what you're saying.
At least it comes out on, if you're listening to this, on the day of release.
Yeah, there you go.
But we're talking about
7 days.
7 days to die. So they were bought by Behavior.
Your interactive.
Behavior Interactive.
I wonder if they were like for sale.
You stand out in the yard, you put a sign,
Right.
and you go, who wants to buy a game?
I guess like most games are pretty much up for sale if the right price comes along, no matter what.
Just make an offer, right?
Right?
Yeah, sure.
And I wonder how those offers even, it's curious how they go.
Yeah, it's like, okay, when you acquire a dev team, it's like, okay, we're a publisher. We see a dev team here. You guys already have a successful game. We want it.
And I'm curious, like, what would you guess? How much is 7 days that I work?
$70.
At least $70.
At least.
But I'm sure they're going to get a good, those guys are going to get a good payday. And then hopefully Behavior Interactive is going to keep most of the core dev team and hopefully offer support and be able to really, like, a publisher's job really is to, like, hey, let's move shit along.
Yeah, I believe that at least I did read in one of the places that everything's supposed to be continuing as
the
usual.
crew.
Yeah, they're keeping the crew.
The crew stays
they're not
on.
like they're not going in and like completely removing the 7 days crew from what we understand.
That's what we understand. They better keep them.
Which we don't know a lot. I mean, we're just reacting to fucking news.
Yeah.
Right.
We know a lot of those
morons.
folks because we were in Dallas year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They invited us out.
Yeah, they're lovely.
They're lovely.
Oh, it's a great team.
And they've got a great core of a game. Like everything there is,
Yeah.
as we have expressed plenty of.
Yeah, you wonder, I mean, I hear a publisher, and I think, what are the positives and negatives? Hopefully the positives, like, okay, you're going to have more content available, but the negatives are, is that content going to be just like skins all the time? But I know the 7 days has already really started doing that ever since that last that 1.0 update. They started introducing more skins, and there's some silly skins. Have you seen some of the skins available? Neebs?
I've not. No.
I'm gonna pull them up.
Pull them up, and in the meantime, I'm going to read a quote from Richard, who we know. He's like one of the two people who I think started the whole thing. He said, "We are excited for the additional manpower from art production and community." This is a quote that I've seen that I'm assuming is true that it is. "A lot of the areas to augment our development and accelerate our ambitious plans. We haven't shared all of our plans, and there are a lot of big, amazing things we want to do in 7 Days to Die. Behavior has heard a lot of these things and are also excited. Getting that stuff into players' hands at an accelerated and reliable cadence is what we're committed to," which sounds like a great way of saying we want to do a lot of cool shit quicker.
We should probably make a
hope
list
so.
of things we want and send it over.
Yeah, they'll listen to us.
Or listen to us. We've been right about a lot of things,
Yeah.
I think.
Integration, we should get our opinions in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Simon, I'll roll on this so you can show this footage if you want to. You guys want to be a pirate in 7 days?
Kind of.
You spend $10.
Wow.
You can be a pirate in 7 days.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to go a pirate route, but what next?
But for the people who love to be pirates,
For the right skin, I would probably pay $10 for a skin.
$10?
I'd go $5 for a skin.
10's maybe a little high.
$10 is like full price.
Yeah, 10 should get you a couple skins.
But yeah, if it's just cosmetic, I don't.
What is this?
Yeah, look at this. You could be like, I don't know, this guy.
Yeah, some kind of devil ninja.
I think the pirate to me is because it's so strange to the world. I think it's worth like $7.
Nothing's
This-
speaking to me yet.
This
That
feels
would
like
buy.
a completely different game.
It does.
Yeah, it's like, what is this?
Well, you stopped by Spirit Halloween in the game and found a costume.
Well, that's just a man in a jacket.
Yeah, and there's this. You can look like a normal person in 7 days to die.
Sadie Baxter, how do they even
$10.
label that? Normal person?
Is that
Yeah, for $10, I want to get a bunch of people.
This
out
is
of
called the
option.
Classic Survivor Armor Set.
Okay, so that is. So you do have
Oh,
many
you know what?
people
This
to
one's
choose
free.
from.
I'm going to get it.
okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Some are free.
Yeah, free's good. I like free.
Give me another good one.
What was it though? Like you get a lot for $10? Because if so, that makes things better.
Here you go. You can get the holiday hat pack.
Oh, just a hat.
That's just
It's
hats.
just a hat pack.
Okay.
Oh God.
No, nothing wacky there.
All right. Well, they've got skins more than we knew up until this moment.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not what I'd be most excited about. I'd want other things.
Not at all.
I feel like one of the big things I've been talking about for a long time is the whole Raiders thing.
Raiders, yeah, for sure.
Raiders could be cool. I mean, I think we played that Fallout mod and that had something similar to that. There were like Raider and Bandit camps.
But that was a
running around.
modded element. I'd be curious to see how the NPCs would be designed with that intent from the actual devs.
Now, did Behavior Interactive, did they make Dead by Daylight?
Yes, they made and published Dead by Daylight.
Okay, so they know how to make a game.
They do, man. They've been
So that's good.
they've been in business since like 1992. Like I was looking at their Wikipedia page, it's like what all these guys have done. They've done a bunch of shit. I guess they started out as a studio called Artificial Mind, and well, God, that was in the 2000s. But I mean, they made a bunch of like Bugs Bunny game and so they were doing like Disney games and shit. Disney's Kim Possible 2. That Scooby-Doo team. So yeah, they did a bunch of kids games. Looks like mostly for like the Game Boy Advance, the PlayStation 2, the Nintendo DS. So yeah, so they kind of had their start there.
I think Dead by Daylight is the one I played,
Yeah,
and that's the one where you can be the monster, and then all your friends are the people trying to escape.
Yeah, and there's quite a few games that have that same formula. But Dead by Daylight, probably the maybe most successful of them,
Yeah, probably so.
or early anyway.
they have such a wild. Like I'm going through their Wikipedia and just looking at what they've published, and it's all over the place. It goes like Ghostbusters, Bugs Bunny.
A lot of IPs.
Yeah, they do a lot of IP stuff. Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess they did some work on Middle Earth, the Shadow of Mordor. Those games were good. They helped out on Fallout Shelter. If you played Fallout Shelter, the mobile game.
It's actually in my car.
You can play Fallout Shelter. They actually had a lawsuit with Fallout Shelter.
Who did?
Bethesda and Behavior,
Oh.
because they made Behavior made a Westworld game.
Is it Behave or Behavior?
Is it? No, it's Behavior Interactive.
Okay.
But apparently Behavior Interactive made a Westworld game
Okay.
that was very similar to the Fallout game.
Just change the...
Yeah, and so there was a lawsuit. It got settled though, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
So they love IP shit. Or that's their
A lot of it is
origins,
yeah.
it seems. But granted, Dead by Daylight deals with a lot of IP.
Oh, because the monster changes to like Jason or Freddy or something like that.
Yeah, you can get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem sort of embedded in that world where, because I think the last Dead by Daylight update was with Stranger Things having the new season drop, and Dead by Daylight's like, now you can be Vecna.
Okay.
And you can run around and snort or do whatever Vecna does.
Yeah, she snorts.
That makes me like think though, it's 7 Days to Die. It's like, are we going to have updates soon? It's like, it's the Stranger Things 7 Days to Die update. It's like, that's my fear. These marketing people can get their claws in something. It's like, we got a great brand opportunity.
And they've got all those relationships established.
Yeah, which, I get for something. For like Dead by Daylight, that's a perfect vehicle for something like that. Fortnite's a perfect vehicle for something like that. Yeah, 7
though.
days, I would say, oh.
I could see the thumbnail. Maybe we should go that angle.
The Kim Possible 2.
More marketable. I don't know about that
What's
one.
What's that? We talking about
It's a cartoon on Disney.
Kim Possible?
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
a spy.
Hey, like
Okay.
that wordplay, huh?
Huh?
Did you just learn this?
No, Kim Possible is like a well-known IP.
I've heard of it. It's
Never
not
heard of it. Simon?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I had kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How does
if you've
Morales
even
know what it
glanced towards Nickelodeon in the past 15 years, you may have seen Kim Possible.
Okay.
It feels like the only actual connection that makes sense is the Dead by Daylight.
Right.
The horror genre.
Yeah, everything else doesn't make any damn sense. It's like, okay, wow, these guys publish a lot. They're all over the place.
There's so many good modders out there. I hope they're talking to these guys. 7 days. Like,
Man, they never do, and it I don't know why. It boggles my mind. If I were a game...
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do, yes. But if I'm a game developer and a modder comes along and does a mod on my game that the community goes, wow, that's really fucking good. That's even better than the original game. I go, all right, I'm hiring that guy.
Even if it's just one aspect of it.
Yeah.
If they build
It's like-
one little thing in there that's
Yeah. It's like, man, I'm going to bring him in. He's going to do some stuff to my game that's going to improve my game.
Like a story.
I don't need a story.
7 days needs a plot, I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a loose one out there in the world.
I don't want a story.
I love the environmental storytelling in 7 days sometimes. Like, I mean, you can go into a POI and kind of put together, like, if it's done correctly, some of these POIs have their own stories built into them. You just kind of look around and go, oh, okay. There was something shady going on in here.
Yeah.
It's
I like that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this house, this is where the priests live, and there's a basement.
Keep it simple.
I'm backing away for a second. I want to do a search of something I'm very curious about.
Okay.
Okay.
It's topical.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Finding clothes that look good, fit right, and feel comfortable almost seems impossible at times. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and it's called the perfect jean. I'm wearing the perfect jeans right now. So comfortable, so stretchy. They snug up around my bum like no other jean ever has. But not in a too snug way, a perfect fit. And that's the unicorn we're all looking for. The jeans that fit perfect, the ones that you feel like you can not only hang out in, but you can do yoga. They're that comfortable. Sizes ranging from 26 to 50-inch waists and lengths up to 38 inches. They got everybody covered. And they have something called the Den Khaki. So if you can't wear jeans to work, you got these. And they fit the same. And for a limited time, our community gets 15% off their first order plus free shipping at theperfectjean.nyc or Google The Perfect Jean and use code Neebs15 for 15% off. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc with promo code Neebs15. And after your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. And to support our community, just tell them Neebs sent you, because that's what happened. We sent you. So screw your other pants and get the perfect jean.
Hopefully all this means is we're going to get more good 7-day stuff in the future and quicker. Well, we'll see. I'm not going to judge yet. You know, I'm going to wait. I'm going to judge in like 3 years.
You're going to wait and judge it when you see it?
I'm going to wait and judge until, I see the results of this relationship.
I would wonder like how long it's going to take for them to mesh.
To even have a
Or-
an impact of any sort.
Right, yeah. Because, I mean, if everything's staying the same development-wise, like with the team, then I could only imagine what it is that they're going to be offering more staff to just help with things that they can't handle themselves. That's, I don't know.
Maybe more marketing.
So, yeah, like I'll bring this up in a sec. It's fun. It'll be a fun little trivia challenge. But because it seems like with what Behavior's made, and when I'm thinking about like what do you add new? I mean, you can add countless new things to 7 Days to Die, but like the Raiders being a pretty big thing that they clearly have talked about a long time and probably were afraid to implement. Maybe they just, I would imagine that adding that to that world would maybe be intimidating, to get it just right.
And, you got, and that's the thing. You have to get that right. And
Yeah.
You have to develop. I mean, zombies are easy because an AI on a zombie can be pretty damn stupid.
Right.
Because it's like this thing just needs to move and
Yeah,
hit and,
and be
just go
reactive.
to player and attack. Like a raider is like it's a thinking human being.
Yeah, you want it to come
You
across
don't want
that
it
way.
attacking a light pole.
Right.
Right.
Like I would want it like perfect world, maybe run across one that's also looting a POI that I went into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different elements that make it seem more real and not just in their little areas doing their
It's at the trader holding the place up.
right. That'd be badass to have all those layers of it.
Yeah.
And everything that Behavior's made doesn't seem like, I mean, I'm sure they got great talent there, but nothing like in Dead by Daylight would suggest to me they're going to make a Raider better.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if you went to the trader and he was getting held up
I love it.
and you killed the guy and he's like, hey,
You get better
it's on me
deals now?
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
half off.
Things like that. Yeah. Anyway, here's the only thing I was going to bring up. I have no idea why it popped in my head, but how many, as of 1.0 and 2.0 updates, so we're a little bit behind, I guess, with this stat, how many POIs are in 7 Days to Die?
70.
Not made by the devs. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
made-
not the extended
Yeah.
stuff made by
which
fans
we would
and
never
modders.
know. Any guesses?
Ooh,
I said 70. Is that low?
that seems low.
Did you say 70?
Is that
Yeah,
low?
They were probably more in the base game, like the very first launch.
Yeah.
210.
Right.
$1.
Man, yeah, because there's so many like just little POIs, and those count too. I mean, just this a fucking tree and a campfire and a cooler
I suppose has a POI.
is a
in it.
POI, you know?
Yeah. Let's
So,
go.
man, I would say total 400?
It's fun. Okay.
I was gonna say I'll say 420.
I can't guess. And you guys all, okay, 600.
There you
Wow.
go.
Yeah.
That's a lot of POIs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And see, that's what excites me about 7 days more than anything. Because, that one big up they did where they added in, like, truck stops.
Yeah.
I get more excited about that than I'll ever get about a $10 skin.
Agreed.
But if you came to me, like, if on Steam it was like, hey, here's $10 and here's a POI pack. We've got 20 new POIs that are now scattered, that can be scattered throughout your world. I'll buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I would as well. I like that shit too. It's neat to see a new place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's odd that that's so that's
And
not
they
available.
could,
That's not something they've offered
they're
before
gonna-
in the past.
No.
They're going to license this too. You want Taco Bell in your world?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Get this marketing team now. It's like, this is the Taco Bell POI pack.
Yeah, you couldn't have a fast food pack because they'd fight each other, but it
Yeah.
could be a Taco Bell pack.
Pick one of them. Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes won that
Do a
battle.
Walmart deal. A giant Walmart.
Hey,
Shut up, Poppy.
who do you think you
Who
are?
you barking at? That could be your friend. Poppy.
You're such a
Got
protector.
That sound thing in the car.
Yeah.
Poppy.
Pop.
Poppy.
No. Anyway, yeah, POIs are cool.
What do you think would be a good POI if it wasn't fast food?
That we haven't seen.
Yeah.
A lighthouse.
There'd be only one probably.
Like a Tesla factory would be neat.
That'd be interesting.
It's like, it's just this big factory putting together cars.
Yeah.
Car dealership.
I think car dealerships are in the game.
You should have a chance of getting a car that works in there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yes.
I mean, after playing something like Vane, like, man, I want. That's the other thing. It's like, if you're going to add stuff to 7 Days to Die, like the vehicles, let's really go nuts on these vehicles.
Also, wingsuits or parachutes.
Parachutes would be nice, sure.
Very surprised they haven't tapped into that.
A parachute would make sense.
Right?
Yeah.
When you get a gyrocopter going, just something to save your life if you accidentally.
Yeah, parachute makes sense. Wingsuit, you're
Wingsuit's
jumping into
pretty-
fantasy land.
Get into
now a
Far
little bit.
Cryville.
Yeah,
But still, I mean, it is Fantasyland.
it is. But
Yeah.
there's like that one monster they added not too long ago. Everybody was like, "What the
That
hell
they
is that?"
removed?
They removed it because it's so thematically
Yeah.
different.
The Snow Beast.
And, just,
thing.
and same thing with that skin we looked at. It's like, that is a skin from a medieval fantasy game.
Fortnite.
Yeah, doesn't really belong in this zombie apocalypse game.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's weird looking.
I mean, most people that play 7 Days though aren't in a server with 100 people.
Yes, true.
It's usually your friends like, "Hey, come on, guys. Why are you wearing the medieval Satan
Or you're just
skin?"
by yourself and you want to wear the medieval Satan skin.
Yeah. So I'm saying you
Yeah.
probably you aren't going to run across people wearing skins that are driving you crazy.
Yeah, it's something that kind of just. And I think a lot of people. I think at the end of the day, most people probably don't care.
No.
For me, it's something that's always driving me out, and I think it happened to like Call of Duty, the Call of Duty franchise. It's like all the skins in that game now have gotten so outlandish. Like, they got fucking Peter Griffin running around in Call of Duty now. Well, people are like, what has happened?
They jumped the
What is
shark.
going on?
They jumped the shark a long time. Can't you get like Lizzo? Like
Yes.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
They've
it's
got-
like, this is a military shooter. What are we doing?
Yeah. Well,
So I mean, those should be like cut off then. Meaning, you go and you play in these servers when you're playing wacky skins, and then you play over here. When
Right.
They'll never do it though, because they want you to see those wacky skins, because
So
then
you can
think,
buy
Oh,
'em.
I want a Peter Griffin.
But
want
that'll
a
make me stop
SpongeBob.
playing as a customer.
Which,
So like
yes.
it could. So that makes me not want to
No.
buy the next game.
no, you
Yeah.
love that game more than life
The
itself.
Right,
skin
I do.
the skin conversation just keeps
Yeah.
coming back, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's funny.
We talked about it in Battlefield.
We
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
We have.
Well, yeah, even Battlefield, like early on, they got some shit because they tried to introduce a skin that had like neon green in it, and like, guys, this is a military shooter. What do we stop?
I want to
Yeah.
be
Pull it
seen.
back.
You know how you like in Minecraft how you can pixel by pixel?
Paint it.
Yeah.
Paint your own stuff.
If you could
You can kind of do that in Rust.
fair.
You can design your own stuff and then put
just
it on the
an
market.
elaborate system.
There's
like
a place for it. I think it's crazy for them not to go. You can do that kind of a thing and play over here with the other crazy people.
Well, I thought like Battlefield 3 and maybe 4, because you remember you could design your own logos.
Yeah.
That was great. I love being, someone kill you and like, oh, you get to see like a really well done logo they made, or that it was awesome.
Yep.
It's like there can be vehicles for creativity, like in these games, but like it's got to be in places like that.
like making neon signs of your own.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Or
Also,
those
there'd be-
games where people like their whole business is they're at home making clothes for some sort of online sim game, or they're designing furniture. You know what I'm talking about?
Like
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know these games, but I know what you're talking
But
about.
yeah, they like made a whole business out of it. You could just sit here and design 7 days to die
Yeah.
jackets and sell them on the marketplace. And then I think in Rust takes a percentage of it. So that's a great way for both people to
everybody
benefit.
wins on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can model these things, sell them to the community. Russ takes a cut. The guy making it gets a cut.
And then
Another-
if you're a part of a YouTube community, you could kind of go, hey, go get the Neebs Gaming jacket, or go get the whoever gamer
yeah.
you like.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Square. Let me tell you, I've used Square and it works great. Square brings payments, a point of sale, inventory, staffing, and online sales together all in one system. It is so helpful to have all of it right there, so you don't have to worry about bringing multiple tools together. And their hardware and software is designed to be easy to use, because even I could figure it out. So your day-to-day work can just be easier. And Square's AI-powered tools help automate routine tasks so you have more time to work on other stuff, because your business keeps you busy. And Square now offers 3 clear plans: free, plus, and premium. So you can pick the tools you need and grow into more when you're ready. Square helps you run your business more smoothly, bringing payments, operations, and insights together in one place so you're ready for whatever's next. And right now, our community can get up to $200 off your hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/Neebs. That's SQUARE.com/go/Neebs. So get started with Square and build a setup that works the way you do.
Another thing could be kind of fun if they ever implemented the Raiders or whatever. Other survivors, or maybe even if it was just the Raiders, if you could like kind of ally up with one or recruit one, and now you've got like an NPC cooking for you while you go out and loot.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to send him home to cook.
Well, whatever the case might be.
Yeah,
That's starting to
It'd
sound
be cool if, like,
crafting
when you
stuff.
go to the trader, there's an option to hire a mercenary.
Yeah,
it's
something
like,
like
oh, you
that.
roll with me, and if bandits come along, you're gonna help me fight bandits and
Well,
shit.
they had that in the Fallout mod.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
and it was great.
So it could really be effective. That could be really fun.
Yeah, the Fallout mod was awesome because it had so many different factions. Because you had like raiders, but then you had super mutants. I think you might have just had bandits. So yeah, you had all these factions,
Yeah.
and sometimes you'd see these factions fighting each other. That's what I like to see.
I like that too.
In my open world games, it's like, all right, if you're going to introduce raiders, introduce like 5 factions of raiders, and they all
Yeah.
hate each other.
Yeah.
So you might be able to come across a fight like, oh man, here's these 2 factions of raiders and they're fighting each other.
Yeah.
I'm either going to jump into the fray or I'm going to hang back, let them take each other out,
And then steal their shit.
and then jump in and steal their shit.
Right, and there be actual shit, right? Because in this so far they don't usually carry stuff, right? In the meantime, they're shooting at you, and then you kill them, and then they
Well,
don't
there's
have
no
a gun.
raiders at all right now.
Yeah.
No, we've had a
in the
thought we-
fall in that one mod.
And the mod.
Oh, sorry, mod. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, Sunken Land did that.
Yeah. had
Different
those-
factions
Oh,
would
yeah,
attack
different
your
factions,
island.
true.
They're
They
fighting
weren't-
each other. And
Yeah,
then,
exactly. Be cool. Like if you had an ally or whoever you hired, or just if you got some NPC friend, like sending them out to hunt. Just go out and hunt. And when you go out there, like if you could actually see them out there looking for deer or whatever, like just hunting for you.
Man, that's been a feature. I've been playing Crimson Desert still.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna stop playing this game for years. But that's been a surprising feature, is like the camp management.
Yeah.
It's like as you play this game, it's like it's like you work for this organization, and then he's like, we're gonna give you this spot of land so you can start recruiting people. So as you build up, there are times where you can build a bridge. And the game will be like, oh man, if we had a bridge from here to here, it'd be easier to get trade goods across. It's like, okay, I'm going to tell my camp people to start building this bridge. And if you go to that location, you see your camp members working on the bridge.
Good God.
That's great.
And then, eventually, boop, that bridge is there. And now it's easier to get across this giant river.
That game seems like it's got kind of just everything.
It's insane.
And how the fuck did they...
I have no idea. I've been playing it for a while now. I still haven't explored. I've only probably explored 30 to 40% of the map.
Yeah.
And it's constantly introducing new mechanics and new toys. It's pretty incredible.
How many bosses you fought?
Yeah, I don't know, 5, 6.
Yeah. How do you like the boss fights?
They're lame.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite part of the game.
All right.
Best part of the game is just fighting like 20 groups of guys and going in there and just like doing wrestling moves on everybody.
It is fun to watch.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
Yeah.
But it is impressive how much game is packed into this game. Some of it's very frustrating. Like they'll introduce something that's so obtuse and weird. It's like, here's this system, and I'm like, how the fuck do you use this thing? You have to Google it. Like, oh, okay, that's what you got to do. You got to hold L3, and then you got to push R2, and then you got to push it on the trigger. Some of that shit where it's like, okay, man, some of these controls are buried so deep in here.
Yeah. That's
But
why
it's-
I'm not going to play it much.
Oh man, and I love it. I'm just like, okay, keep introducing
Yeah,
more and more.
I got you.
Because it does, like, it is frustrating at first.
Yeah.
But the more you play it, it does become more and more rewarding because you're just constantly getting new powers and new things to play with. It's pretty damn awesome.
How about boss zombies?
In 7 days, add
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. Just
Why the hell not?
who doesn't want to see all these different kinds of zombies?
I'd like to see it,
even
or
if
s-
it wasn't bosses.
Yeah, or some kind of challenge, like something like you got to repair the generator. Well, Dead by Daylight did that. Repair the generator, get the
That's a
thing
big part
open.
of
Well, I
their-
mean, 7
before-
Days does that. They have the nighttime missions, which is repair the generators.
While things are, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like puzzles.
Yeah.
Maybe-
I want more. Yeah, I do want more trader missions because the trader missions boil down to what? Fetch, clear zombies,
fetch.
and generators. That's the only 3 they have.
Yeah.
Like a better series of missions that you could do from the trader would be nice.
I mean, maybe a timed one, because I was doing some time missions in Teardown. So like, you
Yeah.
know what? You have to do these 3 things. Like go to 3 different POIs and get back before.
As long as
you
they
know,
don't do
certain time.
escort missions.
Ugh.
Nobody likes them.
Nope, keep them out of there.
Nobody likes an escort mission.
When I think of that, it's like they're just letting you know exactly where to go.
You just
Escort
got to
mission.
protect whoever you're bringing through
Oh,
or whatever
gotcha.
you're bringing through something. Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna, because we played, what was it, Toxic Commando,
Yeah.
and that was kind of an escort mission we had where we had this truck.
It was.
But we got to drive the truck.
Yeah.
So it made it a little bit more tolerable.
Yeah. You just said it.
like,
That,
okay.
that was an acceptable escort.
Right,
Quote
because
unquote.
you control the escort.
Yeah.
Yeah, these escort missions where it's like you get this NPC walking from point A to
Idiot.
point B, and I'm like, oh
Idiot.
my god, yeah, you're so dumb.
I hope the integration goes well for them. And yeah, I'm curious to see what they're bringing to the table. Like,
Yeah, and
you
what
think
like
they had ideas if they even made that offer.
Yeah,
You'd think,
you hope so. Either that, or we're gonna have Shrek skins soon in
Yeah.
7 days to die.
or it's going to be Westworld to die. But Kim Possible, you got me there.
And I hope they make it when you get killed by a zombie, you're the zombie.
Yeah,
And
that-
your bag is still attached to that zombie, walking around. And it should stay that way forever.
like it's
I do
just
like that
out there.
idea.
It'd
It's
be
like, yeah,
great.
oh yeah, there's
You
your
never
bag. It's
despawn.
walking around.
Gotta
And
find
yeah,
that
you gotta
fucking
shoot
zombie.
it or kill it, hit it, club it.
We'll make a list.
Yeah, we'll make it. Yeah, stand by.
yeah. So I mean, what is it now? 2 point what?
6, I think.
2.6.
I think 6 just dropped.
What
I
did
feel
we
like-
play in the Enemies series?
4, I
4.
think.
Yeah, 2.4.
2.4?
Yeah, we were outdated as hell.
That's
So
not that bad.
and I feel like these points, point from 1.0 to 2.6. It's a pretty short amount of time.
It's all still the same. You remember when like 1.0
yeah, that was,
was
a
the
dream.
game
dropped, it
release.
was a big deal.
It was. It was
But
like
then
it's
it's
finished.
Yeah, no.
No.
Why they go
no.
to 2 so quick?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Did it take a year to get from 1 to 2?
I don't
Well,
know.
We'll try to find out. But I
Probably
guess
not
point
that
being
important.
is, I wonder. You would hope now, either the points will jump up significantly, or the things that are different will.
Not just
point to
bug
point.
fixes.
They're fixing, something that people didn't like about the previous update.
Yeah, because those like my car, the updates, they used to be fun.
They're not fun anymore.
They used to be exciting.
Now
Yeah.
it's fixes.
It's just fucking fixes.
What was your favorite update?
Well, man, when they add the come to me,
Oh,
which I never use.
like you're at the front of the grocery store, your car
yeah.
will drive out of the parking
Drive
lot.
out of the spot to
up
wherever
you.
you are. Yeah, I thought
You
that
never
was
use it.
no,
Do you trust it?
not really, but I'm sure it's fine.
I think I'd be a nervous wreck every time.
Yeah, it's all just kind of gimmicky, but and games like I'm waiting for just any new game to go on there.
So
They
what's,
should put Mugenics on that bitch. You know,
Ooh,
It'd be great.
yeah, that'd be a good Tesla
Good
game.
for the
you
test.
want to sit in your car and play a game?
Okay.
Well, when
If
he's
you're
bored-
sitting in your car and you're charging and you don't feel like hearing a podcast or whatever, I don't
Okay.
know. There's no, I don't want to sit in my car and play a game.
Do you sit in your car while it charges?
No. All right. Great questions, Neebs. You got me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't really want Mugenics in your car.
I don't know. I just want new fun stuff. It was like the fun thing. The early updates were fun. I was just making this parallel conversation with you don't want a 2.7 to be you want
We-
Yeah, you
every
want there to be
point should
something.
have like a new zombie of some
Something
sort.
significant
I don't
you'd
know.
feel.
Yeah,
And-
they always save that for the big updates. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's 3.0. We've added 6 new zombies. It's
So-
Peter Griffin.
We spelled wood wrong. 2.7 is spelled right.
There you go.
So you were involved in that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just looking here at the 2.6 update. Like the big, I guess the biggest thing they added to me was they added sound effects to the chickens.
Thank
and
God.
They added sound effects to the deer.
Yeah, that was
Interesting.
I wonder if they got them in the right order. That'd be funny.
if they
And
fucked 'em
since the
Deers
1.0 release,
Clucking.
that was July 25th, and I didn't realize it's 1.1, 1.2, 3, 4, and then it jumps to 2.0
up after 4.
after 1.4, yeah. And then there is 2.1 through 2.5. Like they have all of the 2 points up to 2.6. Does that make sense? But
It
at
does.
1.4, it jumped to 2.0.
So if they had if their next update was a huge one, they'd just go 3.0.
And you know what? This is AI. It might be wrong.
It probably's wrong.
But they have all the month breaks down and everything. It's quite often.
Did we name our update for Hot Dog Runner? We should have put a number on
I don't
that.
know, but you know what? Speaking of Hot Dog Runner, we should check the leaderboard.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll pull that up. But we had a pretty big update, didn't we?
we did.
We
well,
didn't
we
even-
had the
we
one
talked about it
update was
already.
I mean all the characters being added, right? Wasn't it originally not with everybody?
I think it was just you to begin, just the Simon character.
Yeah.
Now you can run with all
That's a
everyone.
big update right there.
all of us plus Thick.
And there's more POIs.
And there are. It's more. There's a change in scenery for sure. A change in
further you
threats. Yeah.
Yeah.
At 444, if you could make it that long.
Yeah.
It's a little thick 44. Basically, you just pick up a whole bunch of goodies. No
Nice.
threats, but like
Yeah.
it's cool.
It's a pretty big update.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably
a monster update.
monster. Yeah. So
What,
there's
you want me to
been
look at the
2
leaderboard
updates.
right now?
Yeah, check
Ready.
it out.
Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and fire
While
it
we're
up.
talking about
Ready?
it.
Yeah. If you were to guess, what do you remember? What were the last top?
I want to say it was like 8,000,
You got to go out of it.
and
then
maybe
refresh
not.
it.
Maybe it was 6ish.
So wait. All right, I have to go out of the leaderboard and then refresh
In
the
the
leaderboard?
past, you just got
In
to
the
open
past.
it, shut it, then
That'll
then
be
go back.
addressed in 2.3. also, the chicken
We'll get
sounds
that
are going to be
fixed.
in there.
I'll message Ador from Ador Games.
Okay, so yeah, right now then, P. Denny with the highest score of 7,993
P. Denny?
points.
Yeah.
Like, we actually know
Yeah.
that.
Yes, we
Oh,
do.
wow.
Was it
Giving
P. Denny
them
before?
love.
Who
It
was it?
was
It's always P.
Damn.
Denny.
unbelievable.
It's P. Denny. The close second is, actually by 1,000 points, but Kalujo?
Right? And then
Did you
Shanique.
go?
Oh, Shanique.
And then, yeah, Shanique's in
Shanique,
there.
Yeah, we know Shanique. Now go to the top. Go 20. Those people are always going to be at the top. Let's give some props to some people that are like 15 to 20, maybe.
Yeah. You got Bone with a solid 814.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Rooster and Cat. Yeah, Mr. Pants.
Yeah. My high's like 400, so, those are my people. It's like 6,000, 7,000. That's just, wow.
Yeah. I mean, how long did it take to get that many hot dogs?
I mean, I would take a guess. It'd be at least an hour and a half.
Did
I
you
can't imagine doing a run like that. That's
Probably
crazy.
Probably not.
did you reset? Because we said we were going to reset the leaderboard. Did that happen?
No, because we are the ones. I asked Ador, it's like, hey, can you do that? He's like, no, you guys got to do that.
So we could reset it and give everybody a chance to be number one again.
Yeah, we have to do that. Sorry, y'all, for not doing it yet. But
We think we can do it. We'll try. Shanique, who I just read off the leaderboard.
Yep.
We played Horsey game on the stream
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, which is
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Oh man, if you haven't played Horsey game, play Horsey game.
It's a
It's so
really
good.
like 2D, cheap-looking game where you go out and gather horses, then you get to race them on the track, and then you get to, kind of like in eugenics, you get to mate them with other creatures.
Yeah.
And it's just a simple running from left to the right of the screen, your horse versus the other ones.
Yeah.
And man, you get into it.
You get into it, and it's just, it doesn't disappoint when it comes down to getting frustrated with your horse or laughing at
Yeah.
how other ones just,
Because some of them have
Can't
the dumbest
run.
gallop you've ever seen.
yeah.
Yeah, Dora,
Yes, sir.
have you played Horsey game since we streamed it that other day?
I have not.
Okay, good.
Why?
Well, I want to play it again.
We wanna play it
We
again.
played it on your account.
We should.
I know.
Because remember we bred that two-headed
Dude,
monstrosity.
we just finally started opening up the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made a horse that had a foot that was a head.
Wait,
It had a head for a foot. And
when
Yeah.
did you play that?
on the stream
That
with
was
you.
the stream
Oh, that night.
2 weeks ago.
I
Yeah.
don't remember
And
the
we
head
ended
being
the
a
stream
foot,
around
yeah.
that time, and that horse that had like a weird foot up front, he was really getting it.
There was the one that was like rolled over
Yeah.
that we messed up by using stuff we got at that.
The nuclear power plant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
mutated him too much.
But
Yeah.
what I was getting at was Shanique, who was on a leaderboard.
Yeah.
She was at the stream. We named a horse after her. I don't think it was a very good horse. I think we probably sent it to the glue factory.
There's
That's-
a lot of
A lot of
we
blue
sent a lot of
horses.
people from the stream to the glue factory
Glue
that
Factory loves us.
night. You make money off
They
of
do.
that
They
too.
do. We bring them a lot of horses.
That's what a perfect way to get rid of your.
I mean,
It's such a delightfully fucked up game.
It is.
is.
I love it.
And I'd love to see how much more how far it goes.
Yeah, and talk about one that's just, I mean, I would say that is so under everybody's radar.
Horsey game.
Horsey game.
Agreed.
Yeah. Like no one talks about Horsey game.
we
Just
should be doing a video about it too, but I guess the stream will become eventually one. But it's just fun.
Yeah, without altering your horse and like when you're breeding your horses and stuff like that, the first horse you get, the first horse you enter that race into, you're excited.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
they're-
stupid.
because they're all physics based. They look dumb when they move.
The way they move,
Yeah,
it's
just
like
funny.
The way they
so
don't
even
move.
even if you lose, it's funny to watch.
exactly.
Yeah.
They might flip over on their back. If they flip over on their back, they might get back upright. It
Or they might
depends
be
on your-
glue.
They might be glue.
They don't live long either.
No.
No, that's a painful part.
You
That's
only
where
get-
I kind of bring up parallels again. But like eugenics, I love it, and it's painful. It's brutal, but your life cycle of one of your cats
Yeah.
is not long, and you just got to get used to it.
So which is worse? Because
The-
the horses are very short too,
It's
right?
Well, their
yeah,
racing
both
career is
Is
short.
what I'm saying.
But can you keep them even when they can't
they
race?
can't breed though.
You
So
can't
what's the
breed, but you
point?
could keep it.
You could pay
Just
to
'cause you
bring
love
it
it.
to the retirement home for the horses.
You can, yeah,
It's
or
just
you
up
can
the
glue
road.
them.
Yeah,
Glue factory.
but the genetically modifying of your fighter or racer is between those two games. There's a similarity there, hugely. You know,
Isn't it like 3 for the horses? Like, isn't there like a like a specific number? I know
If you
they're
get,
saying it's
if
short.
you win 3 championships or whatever, that horse has to retire, right?
I think that's true.
that's what it seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think they're 7 years of age
Okay.
is kind of when they're capped off.
And
if I
the-
remember correctly, I don't remember.
And they could be young, like he said, Neebs, and you can't do anything with them anymore except for mate them, right? If they have 3 wins. Oh no, you can't even mate them if they have.
I don't
wins.
remember. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
think
remember
you
either.
can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
It's
think
a
you
pretty
can.
complex game.
But you can mate with anything. You can go out and catch a giraffe, bring it back,
Or bring a car.
or a car.
Right, that's-
or a rabbit.
Yeah,
Really
that's right.
weird.
You can make the damn horse with a car, and now this fucking horse has wheels.
And we never did get an alligator or a crocodile.
No, yeah,
out
there's all
there.
these other
No.
animals that you could throw into the mix.
That
a
low
bunch out
center
there.
of gravity might be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that with a head for a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, might work.
If you guys have never played Horsey game, highly recommend.
Yeah.
Atari, maybe
What is that?
7800
Is that
graphics.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna see how much that is on Steam right now.
We got an
It's,
alligator.
Every penny. If it's a $40 game, it's worth every.
It's
penny.
$10.
I know.
You
$10.
can get
It's
7 days
cheap.
to die skin, or you could buy Horsey game. Get Horsey game. Horsey game.
You don't need that skin.
No, you don't need that skin.
Horsey game's
You
gonna
can't even
make you-
see that skin.
Happier than you ever imagined.
You'll get $10 of fun out of that for sure.
And you could not even enter your horses. You could just go to the track.
Yeah, or take them to the circus and
Yeah.
see how good they are
That's
at
right.
doing high dives.
or jump on the trampoline.
Fun,
Right?
fun.
All that bullshit.
It's like, oh, that's a shitty horse, but they can jump in a little bucket.
Yeah.
You know, from,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking-
you know,
This
that's
horse
like,
is-
I think Black Jay was
can't
good at that,
race
wasn't he?
it. Take it to the circus.
maybe.
Black Jay nailed that dive.
We had a few of those. Black Jay was one of them.
Fun story. Horsey game story. You know, I've got tons. No, I just
We
didn't-
should play that on
I
the
didn't tell you.
dumpster. It's that fucking
should.
good.
You're right.
man.
You're right.
God.
But I remember going. There's like a saloon, or some like a bar,
Oh, God, I
not
don't
far
even-
from
okay.
where
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
where you live. I went in there. I'm sure you can probably steal the beer. I don't know. Like I remember you could like grab the beer or whatever. But there was a TV showing the horse races up behind the bar, and one of the patrons or the bartender, I don't remember, talking about like, ooh, this horse is in this race, and you're watching the race, and I forget the name of the horse, but when I went to the track that day, it was the first day I ever tried it. I only played it that one day, with the exception of the stream. I saw that horse was racing, and I bet on him, and he won.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Pretty
I got a little
deep world.
inside.
Yeah. The bartender hooked you up
From
with a tip. Yeah.
What a fun horsey game story.
It is a good horsey game story. Well, that guy we rated, you guys remember that? We rated a kid who was playing horsey game as
He'd
well.
been playing a long time.
And he bet every damn dollar he had on this one horse race
did.
and won.
And he had a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was his-
He was excited. God, I was excited for him. I was like, holy shit! I
He
think
was nervous,
He won
genuinely nervous.
Yeah, because he was like betting like $9,000. It was everything he had in his damn bank account, and he'd been playing that game for hours.
And he had quite an operation at his farm. And his farm didn't look bigger, did it?
I don't think
No,
so.
there
No,
was so
it
many
was just
things in it, though. So
Packed like a
stuffed.
hoarder.
Yeah, they need to update that
ASPCA
game.
would be like,
They need to add, because I was thinking, surely you can buy other ranches out there.
Yeah.
This is
another
more
little
space and
place to put your apples and
I mean, it's a new game, so
Yeah, they're
see
they're
where they
working
go.
on it.
Yeah.
Horsey.
Also, a
game.
map would be helpful.
yeah, so you know where you're going.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Because we never could find alligators.
You don't know where the
Where's the
fuck you
swamp?
are. It's a huge map.
It does seem like it's a really, really big map.
It's
Because on the stream, I drove a good distance. I was like, oh man, this is still shit. But I love it. I love that it has points. It's like you get to one area, it's near the nuclear power plant, and the grass is a little off color
Yeah.
around the nuclear power plant, and then all the horses that you can capture around the plant are fucked up.
They got some defects.
So yeah, it's like, okay, I want to get some of these fucked up horses and put them in the mix.
Yeah.
See if this two-headed horse is any good at racing.
Yeah, see if you can get a gem in there.
you
God.
never know. Some of them you're like, oh, that's gonna be so fast, and then
Nope.
just falls right over.
Right.
You're
Oh, yeah.
like, oh shit.
Oh, horsey game.
The long
Yeah.
legs make you think it's gonna
I'm
be good.
guessing that's one dev.
I have no idea.
But even if it was like Bravo,
Yeah.
it was a couple like,
Well done.
Yeah.
yeah.
They knew exactly what they were doing because every race was excited to see how it would go. Every one,
Every single one.
every single one.
So wow, okay. The developer is called Captain Games, and they've put out a couple of weird looking things. This one's called
They're all kind of that 2D
yeah.
side
They got that
scroller.
style.
a
Atari
map.
looking chunky blocks.
Yeah, man, I'm curious to check. He has one called The Legend of Bear Truck Trucker. which is a wonderful title.
Yeah.
But I have no idea. All right, I'm just going to watch the trailer of it right now. It looks like you're a bear hauling shit, maybe, and then like you have a hand.
Right, things
And
are
you're-
gonna.
So physics-based here.
So there's a-
Yeah. He
Yeah.
seems to be really into these like physics-based games.
So is the goal just to get all the stuff in your truck
I have no
to where you're
idea.
going? Oh, and you have a hand that can like maybe pull your truck along. We may have to try this
I wonder
out.
if you're the one stacking this stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, so yeah, it does seem like that is the goal. Is stack this shit in the back of your truck and then try to get it from point A to point B.
Or you can
Storage
grab
hunter.
things with your long crazy arm.
Yeah. God, Storage Hunter is another one we all got into.
That's a fair price. Yeah, this guy. Captain Games.
Captain Games.
Bear Truck Trucker. Okay, we'll check that
Bear
out.
Truck Trucker. It's a wonderful title.
It is. And then he had that Horsey game vision.
Hey, we
And,
could.
yeah,
Wonder if
that's
we
his-
could
that's his
acquire
magnum
them.
opus.
We could acquire that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We've got ideas.
Or vice versa. I'm not sure who would buy it.
No, it's still under the radar right now. People don't know about Horsey Game.
I think you're right. That was a fun find.
Well, there weren't like at least thousands of reviews giving a thumbs
I
up.
think there's like only 800, unless I'm crazy.
But they were overwhelmingly positive?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what got my attention. And the horse races jumped in. I was like, yep, got me.
Should we put a bid together and come up with some kind of skin
Yeah,
plan
yeah.
for Captain Games?
Yeah,
I've got maybe like 7 in cash in my pocket. What you guys got?
We all throw in
15,
7.
You owe me 150.
I do. Shit.
Yeah, but
Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
we'll
How
put-
long has he owed you that $150?
Well, it's
about 3 months.
You want to
God,
dwell on
Dallas.
that? You want to dwell on that?
My God.
I forgot
don't.
about
He's
it
your
entirely.
friend. Yeah. No, he's just forgetting. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
My way of throwing it out there.
Yeah. And Neebs loves the drama. He wants to really stoke this fire.
There's no fire. It's just a little spark.
He's just throwing it out there.
yeah, just
he doesn't
throwing
care.
it out. No big deal.
You owe
He said
me
he
a-
had 7. I'm like, shit. What do I owe you?
A Cuban?
I do. How about you just give me $142 and we'll call it even? And you know
go.
what? He's gonna. He's gonna.
He's gonna-
I want to get you a Reuben though. One of these days.
I don't want a Reuben.
Okay. No, not a Reuben. A Cuban.
Yeah.
A Cuban.
Yeah.
2 syllables. I get confused with sandwiches.
Cuban.
Cuban Reuben. Yeah, that might work. Cuban Reuben.
Yeah, it might. Man, so we've been playing Drive Beyond.
Oh man,
Man,
what a wonk
you know
fest.
what? It is a wonk fest. I probably
It's
should-
great, though. It's a great wonk fest.
It
It
is.
is fun, but man, it is wonky.
It's another. I want more. Like I like what it is. I just, want more of something. I don't exactly know what.
I am new to
And
it.
Drive Beyond?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love if at some point the road forks.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've got who knows what the regions might be. That could vary a little bit. You're still pretty much going straight line, but there's your choice right there.
Yeah, kind of like a bypass. So it might take a little bit longer, but you're gonna have maybe more POIs.
And you
go
never
right-
know.
Yeah, you never know.
don't know.
Yeah. I want. Yeah. They need to double, triple even the amount of POIs they have in that game.
And zombies.
Yeah.
It seems hard to get the zombies to come out. We ran into like 2 today.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
zombie threats would be nice.
Because it's just the threats right now are zombies and mines, huh?
That's it. Pretty
That's
much.
it.
Yeah. So this when it comes down.
And
to it.
hunger and thirst and
Yeah, it's a survive. I mean,
Tires
yeah,
blowing.
Dora, you missed it because you were on your little birthday sabbatical.
Yeah.
But we had a play session that was really it got sketchy for a minute because we were starving, we were thirsting.
Pretty rough out there.
It turned into like, oh shit, this is a survival game now.
Yeah.
Because like we have to make decisions and we have to make the right decisions, otherwise we are going to die and our
Yeah.
run's going to be over.
Yeah.
we made some of the decisions we made weren't the right ones.
No.
Go figure.
That's a big surprise. Yeah.
Your last play, did the POIs change, get much bigger, or was it a lot of just the repeats? We've only
it's
gone
a lot of the
100,
It's the
repeats.
same stuff.
and that's the biggest thing to me too.
But we've had some good finds lately.
good finds, right? But you do kind of want to see as a player different looks. Like if in the first 100 kilometers, if we're just going to see a repeat of this kind of the same things in the next 900, does kind of get old.
Yeah, the things that man, if they really expanded the POIs, if they had 600 and something like 7 days,
Yeah, and different
God.
bigger ones. You know, even if you just had 10 more different ones. I mean,
Weather.
it seems like a lot. but-
Weather'd be an interesting addition.
yeah,
Like just harder to see. The roads are slipperier. Could be annoying, but like it seems like an
Think?
obvious thing
Yeah, I think it'd
That-
be horrible.
would be added.
if we were just gonna say anything goes, like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
We got acquired by Neebs Gaming.
Yeah,
Um,
which is likely
what if you had NPC cars that try to run you off the road,
coming the other way.
or even up behind you?
Oh,
You had like raiders, like Mad Max.
Yeah, and you gotta like try to.
and it could be like a rare
Derby
thing.
'em.
It doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
And if you take them out,
Yeah.
you can steal
Get their
their car
parts.
parts and their stuff.
Absolutely.
Because you got guns and stuff and
Can't
RPGs.
shoot them out a
and
window though.
That
Cool if you could. Yeah, if they got, like a passenger could shoot back.
That'd be great.
Yeah, and you could put little blades on your tires when you ram them. Their
Stuff
tires
like that.
blow.
That takes it to a whole nother
Yeah,
world.
that's
and
a
I
whole
don't
other
hate
game.
it.
I want to say, I don't remember the name of it, but I want to say a game like that is being developed. And I swear I saw it on Steam. Let me see if I can't find something
All
like
right,
this.
there you go. There he goes. But yeah, who doesn't like that kind of game?
Right?
I think we could make every game better. Just ask us.
You guys ever see that on like, say Mack trucks, whatever they are, like these, thinking about the tires and the things that are on the tires that kind of tear you up. You ever see them? Sometimes they'll have like these 3-inch long spikes as the lug nuts.
Yeah,
Just to look cool.
They do look cool, but man, they look like they can really fuck up a car. I'd feel much safer driving a car if it had that. But I always wonder, you know what I'm talking about?
seems like it doesn't need to be that way, right?
Right. It seems like it's a bit extreme, but it does look cool. But it's almost Mad Maxy.
Guaranteed that driver has a loaded weapon in their cab.
Yeah.
Trucking can be dangerous. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Sleeping in that thing all the time.
Yeah. What was that?
Hamsters fighting with Pantera playing in the background.
Wow. Did you guys hear that?
That's Tekia. She's into some crazy stuff.
Hamsters with Pantera playing
Yep.
in the back.
She,
Hamsters are crazy fighters.
I guess she's listening to us because
She laughs every now and
we
then.
said wrestling one time and she made like a little sound.
As
She
Tekia,
loves wrestling.
wrestling, I saw a little clip on a reel or something the other day. There's this wrestler out there. You come up with your concept, your character. He's got all the makeup. I guess he's somewhat of a magician but he can take control of the other wrestlers' limbs and stuff,
Yo,
like
wow.
he took control of the refs on the third, when he was about to pin the guy on the third count, ref couldn't drop his hand. Because that sorcerer dude was, that's fucking, he couldn't bring it down.
Is this the main wrestling?
It was
No.
like big wrestling.
We're just
Really?
letting anything
I'm
go.
pretty sure
All
it was
right.
WWE.
That's unbelievable. The pizza one I showed a clip of when we talked about it. Like I found a clip of the pizza dough guy.
Yeah, and that was smaller.
Fantastic.
Smaller tier wrestling,
much
right?
smaller, but
This guy's-
but great.
This guy's bigger.
And the audience is okay with this.
I guess.
I mean, wouldn't you just get pissed when you're watching a fake fight? You don't want it to be like
To add more fake.
the insane amount of fake.
Like when the
having a
other
hard
wrestlers
time.
That's the fun. That's the fun
So
bit, though.
what if one of them should be a priest, and every once in a while they're in a big fight, they should harness down a Jesus that comes down and fucking helps
I watched
them?
a Jesus. There's a Jesus on the smaller tier, and it was fucking amazing.
Oh, okay.
Watching him, everything
right.
he was doing, it was fucking great.
But yeah, a priest who's just like every now and then drops and prays, and then a Jesus runs in and
Jesus
like
kicks it.
choke slams a guy.
That'd be
We
great.
call Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, I found this game I was talking about. I'll roll on this for you, Simon. This is a game called Duneborn. It came out like earlier this year. Co-op. Apparently, it's kind of the same thing. Has a ton of jank, but its idea is it's this co-op. You're surviving together, riding these cars in like this Mad Max environment.
That's
is it
cool.
point A to B? Is it open
This
world?
might be our
I'm not
game,
really
Simon.
sure.
Yeah.
They're shooting something.
Is that like?
Shooting each other.
They're shooting
Oh,
each
they're
other.
shooting each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
it's hard
chance.
to tell what's going on. That might be auto fire though.
Yeah, it could be, or maybe they're chasing something. But yeah, I love the idea of a game like this comboed with Drive Beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
It's like, yeah, give me Drive Beyond, but give me this where you can meet other cars, you can blow up other cars, you can scavenge other cars for parts.
That's a good look.
Well,
at
they got out of their
explosion.
cars in this.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like you can get out of your car and fight.
Move around
This might be worth a check out.
I agree. I'm intrigued already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't vouch for it, guys, but
The car jumped over the
We
truck.
saw in the trailer, he just
Dude.
jumped over a giant tanker
tanker.
truck. Yeah.
Oh, there's worms.
what?
Yeah. Get those numbers out of
Desert
there.
worms. I wonder what
They got
their
numbers.
Numbers are stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
Some people like numbers
Yeah.
when they shoot
It
something.
is. I'll take a red bar any day, though.
Yeah.
Little red bar.
Okay. So this is Dune.
Duneborn.
I know, but it's
No, it's Mad Max.
It's Mad Max.
Mad
Yeah.
Max. Oh, Mad Max is what I meant.
There,
Yeah, not a lot.
Yeah.
It came out in January this year. Mixed reviews right now on Steam.
Yeah.
But what's the
Work
mix?
on it.
Because a lot of the time I've been seeing it, like, oh, there's 100 mixed and 4,000 overwhelmingly positive. So what's the numbers on the mixed? Does it say?
Simon likes numbers.
There's only 33 reviews.
Oh, there you
so
go.
yeah,
Mixed.
And
Yeah,
3
it's
of them are
mixed.
game
Yeah.
sucks.
All right. Well, hey, this has been fun.
Yeah, it has.
It
Nice
has.
talk.
Great talk.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks.
for being here.
yeah.
And we will see you
Later.
Don't
next time.
Don't say
Something like
thing.
that.
Yeah, later.
Ding-a-dang-dang, ding-a-dang-dang, booty-ba-boo-ba-da-bee-da-ba-boo-ba-da.